right. Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise and glory and honor to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. All right. And today's lesson is going to be about the book of Genesis. All right. And Yahweh is who the world calls God. Salakia. Yahweh is who the world calls God. Yahweh Shai is who the world calls Jesus Christ. All right. And we're going to read the book of Genesis, chapter 1. All right. We're going to read Genesis, chapter 1 through 1 through 3. All right. And this is going into the fall of man. All right. Which we know it started with Adam. Okay. Because Yahweh Shai was Adam. All right. He was Adam. And Adam was in the garden. All right. Naming all the creatures. And he was there. All right. He was there. All right. In the garden. And then we know that the Lord, he then created Eve. All right. This is Genesis chapter 1. Start at 1. In the beginning, Yahweh, all right, but it says God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void. And darkness, all right, was upon the face of the deep. And the spirit of the power moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, let there be light. And there was light. And the power saw the light, that it was good. And the power divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. In the evening and the morning were the first day. And the power said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. And the power made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. And the power called the firmament heaven. In the evening and the morning were the second day. And when you go into the word God, all right, which means power, Elohim, all right, it's talking about the angels. You see? Because when you read 1 John chapter 1, verse 1, all right, it says what? In the beginning, it was just the Most High, the Father. And then he created Yahweh Shai, all right, the first spirit created. All right, and through the Father, he created the angels, the spirits on the left hand, on the right hand side. All right. And Yahushua and the angels were down here on the earth creating all the animals, the fish, the birds, the different cattle and beasts, water, the mountains, the foundations. The Father gave Yahushua the blueprint, all right, and he was in charge, and the angels, all right, they created everything we see. And even everything we don't see, he created it. All right. He's the one that created it. All right. Yahweh Shai created the sun, moon, stars, the different elements, the animals. All right. Including the heathen, which they come from a different bloodline. They don't come from the line of Shem. They come from the line of Japheth and Ham. And we know that Ham got cursed, including Japheth too. All right, because Japheth is our enemy. All right, which is a so-called white man. Esau is the Arabs, and we're gonna get into that later. All right, you see, and the power said, "Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. And the power called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he seas. And the power saw that it was good, and the power said, "Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth." And it was so. All right. And the earth brought forth grass, and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind. And the power saw that it was good. In the evening and the morning were the third day. And the power said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years, and let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth." And it was so. All right. And we go and it goes into all the creation. All right. Now, verse 26 is where it gets to the point. All right. And the power said, "Let us make man in our image after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth." So the power created man in his own image. In the image of the power created he male, and female created he them. And the power blessed them, and the power said unto them, "Be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it." Means to fill the earth up, to populate the earth, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. And the power said, "Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree, and that which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat, and to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat, And it was so. And the power saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day.